dare I say, the 2000 version was better. I had high hopes for this movie, and this had a really high rating on fucking on Rotten Tomatoes, 91%. But I don't take those guys seriously. It has like a mid grade, well above average grade in IMDb, so it's ranked pretty high. This movie cost about $150 million to make. It grossed about 208 million worldwide, and it's considered a flop in the theaters. Now, should you buy this movie and put it in your library? For me, it's a no. The movie was so fucking boring. It's a standalone movie. This does not kill the Dungeons and Dragons franchise for me. The 2000 movie, which got very low reviews, very bad reviews, and I like that movie. Um, that one kept it alive. You can't really kill Dungeons and Dragons because you could make up any fucking story and it doesn't it won't affect the other movie because they're all the movies will be standalone. This has nothing to do with the 2000 version, and damn, it was long. 2 hours, about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I was so bored that by the time it came to the final act or the grand finale, I was almost fucking falling asleep. And then I will mention there's a very what should be a fucking very sad scene towards the end that it just was fucking dry as fuck. It was supposed to be meant to be very sad, but I didn't feel shit because the acting was shit, the writing was shit, everything about it was shit. I don't, and you know what? I'm a fan of Chris Pine. I think Chris Pine was really good in Star Trek, so I had very high hopes for this. There's some legends in this movie. There's a lot of good actors in this movie, and there's a lot of unknown actors in this movie too. The jokes, almost all the jokes, I would say about 95% of the jokes fucking fell flat. The acting was shit. The writing was shit. The way things were portrayed was shit. The CGI was shit. The dragons were weak. I even forgot that fucking Dungeons and Dragons were about. I didn't like in the 2000 version of the movie. Those who control the dragons control the empire. Very simple. This one, I was watching the whole movie. I didn't see one fucking dragon, and then a dragon popped out of nowhere, and it was a weak ass dragon. Was not scary at all. Was supposed to be scary. Was supposed to look scary or something, but it wasn't scary. I think they went for the humor, but it wasn't funny. It's just like everything fell flat. The humor, the fear, the power. There's this girl that there's these people that have like ultimate power, but you don't feel like they have ultimate power because they're pawns. So they're not now. Don't get me wrong. There's some cool shit in the movie. There's some cool trinkets and gadgets and ideas here and there, but an over like overall the whole movie is pretty boring. And I thought it was only gonna be like the first 40 minutes, and then I kept watching for it to get better. My biggest mistake is that I kept watching, hoping that it was gonna get better, and it fucking didn't get better. It got worse. So I wasted my fucking time giving it a chance. Now that's what sucks when you have bias towards a movie. I was like, shit, 2001 was fucking pretty good. Maybe this one has a big finish. Maybe this one has something cool at the end that makes it all worthwhile. And it doesn't. Fucking falls flat at the end, too. Now, if you're a fan of this movie, I congratulate you because you like some fucking boring ass movies or something, because this movie's ass. The romance part, this thing like could have had everything. Like in one of the things I look for is movies that have a little bit of everything, and this one had a little bit of everything, but micro like the little bits of everything's were all crap. So it has to have little bits of everything, a little bit of everything, but a nice, like it has to mean something. Those little things have to matter. So it's a no for me. It's not gonna go to my collection. It's not gonna go to my sub collection. I'm gonna have a top shelf collection of DVDs and what is that called? Physical media. I'm trying to build my physical media collection. And so far this thing didn't make my sub library. So basically like my library of physical media and books and any type of physical media, but sub library is like a library I have like in the basement or in a garage or in boxes, not on my main shelf. It's not main shelf worthy. So this is not main shelf worthy or sub fucking library worthy. So that's my opinion. But if you want, I don't recommend you watch this movie, but you have to see these movies for yourself to see if you like them, because it got a 91 on Rotten Tomatoes. 91%. Now that's gotta be a fucking lie right there. And a 7 out of 10, like 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb, or maybe it got it like a 6 something, but that's still pretty high. So I don't know if they fucking paid him off or what, but I never got paid off for this shit. So I'm gonna tell you my honest truth. That shit was boring from beginning to end. It had a nice little tasty, like little clips here and there. It could have been shorter. If they would have made it shorter, they would have cast it a little bit better. If they would have made it like rated R or something, make it more edgy, probably would have been a way better movie. So that's just my opinion.